come on, turn the lights down, and let me get on it, yeah. So when I do to me and you, it'll be so right. Now give me some good love. Somebody rockin', knockin' up.
Just tapping in one time.
Now give me some good love. Somebody rockin',
On that old H-Town, man. Shoot me back. That when the summer was lit, that summer, that song dropped. That's when Lake Club, Lakeside, and Dallas was open. That's when all them niggas used to be in the club dancing. All that shit. Niggas in the club, musty in the motherfucker, sweaty in the motherfucking dancing hard in the motherfucker. I was locked up when that song was out. I was in youth village. If you're from Dallas, you was in old juvenile over there on Harry Hines. You remember youth village and shit. I don't know if it's still open, but that motherfucking song came on. We ended up escaping that night and shit. I was like, I ain't finna be locked up for the summer. It's too lit. But I'm just still riding, man, you know. Counting my blessings. I'm in Missouri right now. Probably like 100 miles and shit from Tulsa. So I'm just riding, man. I'm just enjoying the day. It's a beautiful day. On my way to Midland. You feel me? You know, I had there's a bunch of confusion going on yesterday, you know. It's been on my mind a lot. I wasn't even really able to sleep good last night, you know. I got a conscience, right? So sometimes when incidents or situations occur, like with other human beings, it bothers me because I try to think about how could I have done something different in the situation, or could I have said something different or not have said something? So it kind of bothered me. It was on my conscience a lot, and so I was kind of just up contemplating, praying, but I try to just be like respectful. I try to show the utmost respect to people, and I try to be courteous, and try to always do what's best in the situation for each party that's involved, right? So yesterday an incident occurred with some of the dispatchers. You know, my friend I'm driving for, you know, it's been a lot of situations with the dispatcher versus rectifying things. It's just been a lot of back and forth, lack of communication. Could be a lack of communication on my behalf also, but they don't say nothing. They don't say good morning, driver. They don't say good job, or they don't say let's keep going. Yesterday was this, you know, and I feel like they've been kind of like nitpicking a lot, like picking on me. Like no matter what I do, no matter if I get the load there on time, no matter, you know, I always tell people never rain on anyone's parade because you may need that umbrella in situations, right? So when the conference calls come, mind you, I'm driving, right? You know, I'm driving, I'm tired, been up since 6:30 that morning. I had to load 2 pickups on the truck by myself. I had to go up on ramps. The people I picked it up, they just pulled the trucks up and walked out. So I pretty much had like drivers, 2 Silverados up on the trailer, right? So when the phone call comes in, a friend that I work for, like, hey, boop, they want to have a conference call. So with all the stuff had been going on, I wasn't in the mood to talk. You know, I wasn't in the mood for communication because there haven't been any communication thus far, right? So when the conference call comes in, pulls over. I'm already frustrated, right? Uh, so I'm listening. First thing she says, hey, we've been doing this such and such amount of years. We want to see what's best for such and such company. That's what we will do. Okay, that's fine and dandy. In my mind, I'm like, well, if you want the best and you want the best for his be successful, his company to be successful, why y'all got me running out of state and we don't have portion tags, right? Get that out the way. I'll be honest, I don't give a damn. So I'll be up and honest. Uh, that's the only way to be accountable for something. That's the only way to resolve things. So I always try to be honest. I never do anything in life unless I'm prepared to suffer the consequences, right? And when I was young and ignorant and gang banging and living the life of ignorance, before I decided to like focus and really better myself, I always did something going in knowing the consequences, and I was prepared to deal with those when the time came. So I always keep that mindset, deal with the consequences. So we're talking. That popped up. Bam. If you're so adamant on about the company being successful, why you got me running such and such, right? Then she proceeds to say, I heard you have a dog in the truck. Mind you, Big Baby is my emotional support dog. A few years ago, I was in a dark place mentally, and I was staying in the house. I wasn't talking to nobody. I was just really reflecting, and I was really in a dark, low moment in my life. And my friend, he was like, dang, I know you going through it. You ain't been hanging out, talking to nobody. I got a dog for you. That's how I ended up with Big Baby. My friend I grew up with. He brought me Big Baby. We were both going through shit. He was so scared and timid and, and shit. I was just fucked up. And so we kind of helped each other, you know. I ended up calling him Big Baby because he was so scared. He just wanted to lay up under me all the time. So I was like, man, you ain't nothing but a Big Baby. So that's how he ended up with the name Big Baby, right? Can y'all see? I'm going through the sun right now. But so she tell me there's a dog in the truck. There's not supposed to be a dog, such and such, and the pit bull breed is this and that. Big Baby is a sweet dog. Everybody that's seen him, they call him cute. Girls, all the girls love him. If you want his autograph and all this. Can y'all see? Let me turn the phone around. Maybe y'all can see a little better. Hold on. Let me get this adjusted. How about that? Okay, there we go. So she proceeds to tell me that type of breed is not. I ain't supposed to be in the truck. A pit bull this and a pit bull that. Hold on, I'm trying to adjust the camera, y'all. Give me a second. I'm going through some stuff. Let me see. But so I tell her that's my emotional support dog. He's registered, and uh, if the dogs were supposed to be in the truck with you, why do they have dog parks at the truck stops? You feel me? They got a dog park for big dogs, and they got a dog park for smaller dogs. So that kind of upsetted me right there. So, and I can't carry a gun, so sometimes I have to sleep in the truck. Sometimes I have to sleep on the road. Truck drivers, sometimes we park anywhere. Sometimes just to get some rest when the truck stops. And so when I'm sleeping, somebody walk by the truck, Big Baby barks. So it's kind of a way to protect myself at nighttime when I'm sleeping in odd places and shit. So she goes off, and we all grown. I'm 46 years old. We all grown. We're articulate enough to use words where we're not stepping on each other's toes or being disrespectful, and I'm all about that. I'm all about respect. I'm all about just being better. So we get to going into all that, and she get to talking about this and about that, and whoop de whoop, and I was just so upset and furious because it's been going on for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, just everything this. And mind you, I spoke with this lady, right? We laughed. I told her how much I want her to be successful as much as I want myself and my friend's company who I'm driving for. I always stress to him every day, I want you to be successful. I want your company this. So I'm going to do my part for as what I'm supposed to be doing as a driver to make sure that, everything works. I'm going to do my job. I'm going to work. And it was just no communication there. She ended up hanging up in my face, and there was no professionalism. You know what I'm saying? None whatsoever. No professionalism. And I was just so mad. I had to call one of my friends. I had to talk. Cause I try to like get stuff out versus holding it in now. You know what I'm saying? The more you hold stuff in, the more energy it takes from you. It like drains you and it makes you madder and madder and then don't solve anything. So I like to just talk things out. I like to vent, go and get it out. And then when you talk to somebody about it, sometimes a person who's not involved can give you a different perspective, give you a different view. And maybe sometimes that you can get an answer or see that you could have been wrong. I'm out for, if I'm wrong, tell me. And the smallest, biggest thing I ever did in my life was start being accountable for my wrongs or for my actions. But I'm not gonna be like jeopardizing my life or anyone else's life because they feel like I'm not getting the loads there when they want me to. If I have a 20-hour drive, I gotta drive 20 hours. I can't drive 15. I can't drive 16. So as a truck driver, don't let anyone dictate your safety or how you get your load there. You just get your load there on time. And if I have a 20 plus hour drive, if I pick a load up Monday, I have till Wednesday to get it there, right? So I'm going to get it there in a timely fashion. It's not going to be a day later. It's not going to be hours, such and such. But I was just so frustrated yesterday, man, and I just had to pray. And like I told my friend prior to us even taking a conference call, I said, I don't want to talk to them unless they prayed before we got on this phone or unless we finna pray together before we talk. And I'm talking, it was just the way this lady talks, man. It was just like a nigga a kid or like I owe her something. You feel me? Like I owe her something or I don't know. But I always stress just doing right by a person. Listen. But it's hard sometimes to listen when you don't know the person getting on you for. You feel me? A person who haven't driven on the road, they can't tell you how to drive. They can't tell you how to get there safe. They can't tell you how to load anything. I don't care how much trucking experience you have. You don't have trucking experience from a driver's perspective, right? Let me get it. You don't have a trucker experience from a driver's perspective. And that just really, really upsetted me. And pretty much I just told my friend, you got to do what's right for your company. Even if it's mean us parting ways, we can still be friends. But sometimes you gotta do what's right for you. Can't do what's right for the dispatcher. You can't do what's right for your driver. You got to do what's right for your company, and that's what I stressed to him. And I just know that I came into this thing. I used to say good morning team every morning and shit, right? Every morning. I always take pictures when I load my truck. I always, if something happens, hey, I'm in traffic, da da da. I always post or put it in our little group chat. Them motherfuckers don't say shit. They don't say good morning, driver. They don't say thanks. They don't say anything. You know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of like I just stopped kind of like communicating to that shit. Make you shut down. It takes the morale out of even wanting to do the job. You know what I'm saying? Just that I had got me a room. I had been sleeping in the truck and shit these last few days. I had got me a room last night. I could have been like, hey, I paid such and such for this room. I'm finna just kind of chill because I ain't got to have my load there till Monday, right? I could have chilled and just lounged around till checkout. But I was up at 5:40 this morning. ready to go and knock the rest of this drive out. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to get up on here. I want to drop a quick video. Just always love yourself, be considerate of others, and not only that, sometimes ask a person how their day going. You don't know how a person woke up feeling. You don't know what's on a person's mind, or if something happened personal with their family, or just anything. How you doing today? You know, it takes longer to say a lot of mean words when you can say a few cool words. You know what I'm saying? But I just prayed about it this morning. I just woke up. I said I'm gonna have a good day as I've been having, and don't let anyone steal your joy. Don't let anyone steal your peace, because they not peaceful probably in their mind. So versus just going off yesterday and just uh, wanting to say how I felt. Sometimes when you say things how you felt is not really the way to go. Sometimes you got to be emotional, intelligent out here, and that's what I've been striving on. And I just wanted to drop a quick video, man. You know, I was like super frustrated and mad yesterday. I've been away from my family. I've been on the road. You know, miss my kids, and you know, you just never know what comes.
After 3 kilometers, keep left.
Yes, ma'am. Well, she be knowing where I need to ask her where the money at. Like, man, where's the money at? She probably gonna be after 3 miles, make a right, go left, and it's gonna be straight ahead at 2.3 miles on your right. But sometimes, man, you know, you gotta just, man, just try to do right by a person, man. I don't ever take people for granted and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm always thankful. Cause I could have been in a situation. I was sitting outside last night after I took a shower and just kind of relaxing. I was talking to one of my friends, this white guy. He pulled up. I ain't even know him, but he heard me talking like, you know, how I changed and how, you know, just trying to do better and, you know, really reach my fullest potential, and along the way, you know, everybody be successful is what we're trying to do, especially if you're passionate and you love what you do, which I love driving.
After
Right?
800 meters, keep left.
Keep left. Tulsa, Oklahoma, 44 West. But this white guy, he heard me talking, he rolled by, he was just like, I love you.
Keep left.
And then I told him, I say, man, that's God talking to you. Thank you, God. I love you too. And we got to talking, and I shook his hand, and you know, he gave me some personal stuff about him and stuff, and I'm like, man, I don't judge, I love. You know what I'm saying?
Follow Interstate Highway 44 West towards Pecopus for 70 kilometers.
Yes, ma'am. And you know, welcome to Oklahoma. It's Texas OU game today too, huh? Let's go, Longhorns. Let's go. But like I say, man, yesterday was just frustrating. If you're a dispatcher, one thing a dispatcher does is communicate. That's what a dispatcher does. That's what a dispatcher's job, to communicate with the driver and the brokers. But you gotta stay connected with your driver. You gotta know how your driver doing. You gotta know. You just gotta know your driver. You have to talk to your driver. You shouldn't go a week or so without talking to your driver. That's not dispatching. That brings the morale down. And then don't you know, it was just a bunch of bullshit, man. And I changed my life. I used to be a foolish person. Everything ignorant in the street I was around or involved in. And one day I was just at the crib praying, and you know, that's when I was like hustling and shit, and I was just like, God, give me a way out. I'm tired of hustling. I'm tired of dealing with these, you know. And he gave me opportunity, and I took full advantage of it. You know, I even met the guy's mom, and one thing I can say, when I met her, I told her the truth when I met her. You know, I told his mom the truth once we started doing business, what I was gonna do, and that's what I've done. And I can't let it like bother me. I gotta just keep on trucking. Sometimes days be more trucked up than yesterday, so you gotta just keep on trucking. You gotta love yourself more, because in loving yourself more, you'll know how to love other people. And never let people that's broken themselves tell you how to repair yourself. I'm gonna say that one more time. Never let people that's broken tell you how to repair yourself. You know what I'm saying? Repair yourself first, and then you can tell a person not how they should repair themselves, but things you did for as like repairing, you know. And then if they apply it and take heed to it, then it's blessings to you. But like I said, I just want to get on here, just want to drop a cool video, because that's what we do over here at Cool Cup TV. I was having a bad day yesterday. I was frustrated, but this morning it was a new day. You can't strive or reflect on yesterday, because even yesterday leaves the day before. You feel me? Tomorrow go leave yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just leave everything in the past, leave it as it was. If an apology comes, it comes. If it don't, apologize to God, and then God will tell you where you supposed to go and how you supposed to handle certain situations. But just gotta keep on pushing, man. So I was just tapping in one time. I'm still on the road. I just came from Columbus, Ohio, picking these trucks up on my way to Midland, Texas, man. And I'm trucking, man. This is what I'm doing. And I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all my subscribers tapping in. And I'm going to keep the content coming for y'all. Stop and get some gas a little bit. Probably grab me a little lunch and knock the rest of these hours out. And I should be in Midland later on today. And I'll get to kind of like chill and relax and see what's next. You know what I'm saying? So y'all take care of yourself. Y'all be safe and be thankful for everything, even if you don't have everything. And shit, sometimes life is more trucked up than others.